Thousands of years ago, when the glaciers finally released their grip on this land, Alaska natives called Southeast home. The first white contact came in 1741 when Vitus Bering sighted nearby land. Others followed, and among those having the most early significance were the Russian fur traders. Hello, I'm Scott Foster. Welcome to Rain Country, and welcome to Sitka, the town the Russians built in 1799. Sitka, or New Archangel as it was then known, was the center for Russian fur trading activities in Southeast for nearly 75 years. But by the 1860s, the Russians wanted out. They could have negotiated a sale with either Great Britain or the United States, but they chose America because of friendlier relations between the countries at the time. On October 18th, 1867, the Russian flag came down and was replaced by the Stars and Stripes. Today, that occasion is honored as Alaska Day and is one of Sitka's biggest celebrations.
It was here that the purchase transfer of the territory of Alaska from Russia to the United States was formalized on Castle Hill in Sitka, and the American flag was raised for the first time over Alaskan soil on Castle Hill in Sitka.
The United States ship Ossipee, upon which the commissioners embarked from San Francisco, arrived in New Archangel on October 18, 1867. The hour of 3:30 p.m. was set for the transfer. The Russian troops were assembled on the right side of the flagstaff. The American troops on the opposite side with a color guard in front. Promptly at 3:30 p.m., they were brought to present arms. The Russian flag was lowered.
Detachment, present. Huh.
We now stand on American soil. Alaska was United States soil.
It is a different kind of a holiday. It's a day of dedication to our community. It's a remembrance of the men we lost, people who have served in the armed forces who are buried here. It is a remembrance, a renewal of our heritage and our dedication. And then we do the fun things, too.
The New Archangel dancers were only part of the 4 days of Alaska Day activities in Sitka.
3, 2, 1, begin. Go.
In 1949, the statue of the prospector on the lawn of the Pioneers' home was dedicated, and the featured speaker was Ernest Greening, who was then governor of the territory of Alaska. He said that he then was going to make October the 18th a territorial holiday to be observed across the state, but that he wanted the major celebration in Sitka. He said, in this place. He kept emphasizing in this place. And that's the motto of the Alaska Day Committee.
hoops are a lot of work. I've been making them for about 7 or 8 years, and they usually take 60 to 100 hours. You start assembling them, you put on the pantaloons, and then you put on the hoop skirt, and then you put on the underskirt, and then you put on the neck skirt, and then you put on the top. And it's a real fun thing to put together. The girls love them. They're comfortable. We're not used to wearing the hoops, and of course the ladies in 1867 wore them all the time.
Is there more history in Sitka than there are in other southeast towns or even in other Alaska towns?
There is, because this is where it all happened, in this place. This is where it started, and this is where it happened from the very beginning.
It's big. It's one of the most exciting events, I think, that Sitka hosts. It seems like the community really gets involved in participating in it, and probably is the biggest event that Sitka hosts.
Just the communal spirit of getting together and everybody being able to enjoy themselves is the biggest highlight. The parade is one nice thing.
A lot, and I'm kind of patriotic, and I think, it all kind of sinks in a little more on Alaska Day.
What are you holding?
Flag.
What flag is it?
Alaska Day flag.
Did you make it?
At school.
Tell me what you put on it. What are the parts of the flag?
Stars.
Alaska, 1959, January 3rd.